Whoa. We've been without hot water for 3 days, so my hair, I haven't really showered properly. It's just looking kind of crap. Welcome back to TTFG. If you haven't watched my previous video, I made a chip butty. It was so good. Probably the best thing I reckon I've made so far, so go check that out. Everybody has their favourite cuisine. I don't. I was talking to a friend the other day and we were basically saying what our favourite cuisine was. We both absolutely love food, so we couldn't decide. So just let me know what your favourite cuisine is in the comments below. I really appreciate that. I'd love to read your comments. Now I want to talk to you about Chinese cuisine. In my opinion, there are 3 elite cuisines. First, Indian cuisine. Obviously, you look at me, I'm brown, I'm part Indian, so we love it, we've grown up with it. So for us, that's one of the elite foods. Italian is the second one. Everyone loves the pizza, pasta, just carb up, it's amazing. And lastly, Chinese. Today we're focusing on the Chinese dish, and that's crispy chili beef, as it says right there. In today's video, we're going to use some very thinly sliced beef. It can be any cut, sirloin, rump, whatever you guys like. We're going to coat it in amazing cornstarch. This really gives it its flavour as well as just a really crisp outside. We're going to make a gooey, sticky sauce. The sauce is going to have hints of chili, hints of vinegar, hints of fruit like lime. It is honestly going to be amazing. And we're going to toss that crispy beef into the sauce and it's going to absolutely be unbelievable. What? Right there. Wow. I've never seen a hedgehog. It's just looking at me like, bro.
Why are you running?
Well, that was a nice disruption. Anyway, that takes us on to subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. So please do that. I really would appreciate it. And I guess it's time to cook crispy chili beef. Let's get cracking. Remember this wall? We have switched it and we're now over here. So this is our new setting. As you saw in my last video, we changed position really because we thought, you know, it's quite a nice backdrop apart from, I don't know what that thing is. Barbecue. That's the barbecue actually under there. We need to use that actually at one stage, but yeah, change the setting to like our little shade area, which I think is quite nice, and it blocks out a lot of the, you know, a lot of people are saying the road outside the house is quite loud, so this is the reason for the change and I hope you like it. So first we want to get the steak. What we want to do is we want to marinate that in 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and 1 garlic clove which is crushed, and we'll rub that in like Ainsley Harriet.
Give your meat a good old rub. Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
We then want to coat our first batch into some cornstarch, and we're going to mix some salt in as well to give it a nice saltiness to it. Make sure all the areas of the beef are covered. You don't want any loose bits. We're going to fry it in some shallow oil for about 3 to 4 minutes until they're golden and crispy. Guys, this has got me thinking, any Londoners out there, have you ever been to P.F. Chang's? It's an amazing Chinese restaurant. There's one in Leicester Square, I think. If you know, you know. This smell just reminds me of it. Right, now time for the sauce. Let's get cracking. 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce, 3 tablespoons of orange juice, 1/3 cup of honey, 1 tablespoon of Kecap Manis or dark sweet soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, 5 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, a squeeze of lime, my favourite, you know I love lime. You want to get that to a simmer, and once it's looking really gooey and sticky, that's when you add the chili flakes, and that's when you add our crispy beef. So we're going to wait a few minutes, wait for that to simmer, and get really gooey, and then you're gonna see an unbelievable dish. I'm gonna add a bit more honey because I think the soy sauce and vinegar is a bit overpowering, and I like sweet stuff in my Chinese food, so a bit more honey. Yes! Sound like Jeremy Clarkson there.
Yes!
You see the difference the honey has made? It has made the whole thing so gloopy. Look at it, it's shiny as well, and golden. And look at these bubbles forming. Once it's starting to look like this, and whenever you move the spoon, there's a trail of the bottom of the pan like that. Do you see? That's when you want to add chili flakes, which I've got here. Just a pinch. Give it another mix. Our beef. We'll do this slowly in bits. But look, hear that crunch. Oh, wow. All right. Look at that.
It's so crispy, you can hear it.
I know, and that's what you want. If you don't simmer it down enough, essentially the sauce that we use will take away the crisp from the crispy chili beef. So what you want to do is keep the crisp, but coat it enough in that golden shiny sauce. Look at it. Oh my god, this is like heaven in a frying pan. That's pretty much it, guys. I guess this is like all that needs doing. I guess serve it with some vegetables, which we'll do in a minute. Look at this. How nice does that look?
Looks amazing.
That's the texture you want. Make sure it's all covered, and then we'll get cracking with the serving. Sounds and smells. Oh, ridiculous. This could be the best thing I've made so far. I said that last week, I said it every week, but come on guys, I'm learning. I prefer just having it as a snack with some sliced veg, carrots and cucumber. What we're gonna do, we're gonna garnish with, you know what's missing, sesame seeds. Some spring onion. Lastly, living up to its name, chili. Crispy chili beef. Wow, this actually looks like a restaurant standard.
100%.
And this is, all these ingredients that I've used, I kind of just made up from different sources and kind of my knowledge, and whenever I smell things when I have takeaway food, this is what I smell. So I guess slow-mo time. Now this is a bit of me. I cannot wait. How well has this turned out? Alright, I'm gonna try this because this is getting cold, and I'm not the best with chopsticks, by the way. My friends know this. You know who you are. But I believe that's the way. Alright, let's try. We'll try this one.
Can't cope.
That is better. I swear to God, that is better than restaurant standard that I can remember. Oh my God, that's so fresh. And because I cut the steak a little bit thicker than the restaurant cuts it, because the restaurant cut it really thin, you can't really taste the steak. This has a nice juiciness to it, something you don't get in a takeaway. Wow. The chili's really good. The hoisin sauce is amazing. That dark sweet soy sauce or Kecap Manis, that just gives another level of flavor. I can't believe how good this tastes. I'm gonna try a bit of the side pickles just to freshen up my mouth.
Does it work?
But I'm gonna have one more. With maybe a bit of the spring onion. Alright. Whoa! Man. Right. That is unbelievable. I can't describe how good that is. So, guys, I'm promising you, please, please, please try this recipe. I'm being dead serious. This is the best thing I've made so far. I know this is a running joke. I'm going to say this every week. But seriously, unbelievable. And we're going to wrap up. Thank you for tuning in again. If you haven't subscribed already for more content, you know what to do. And I'll see you next time.